All right, my beautiful friends, here we are, Friday, January 4th, 2019. This is what's going on right now, several things, and it's going to be seriously amusing to witness how this day plays out. So, big news, apparently, on the economic front. We got some good economic data, which will of course be revised. Don't you love how they do that? They take these numbers and then they feed them to us and then they revise them down the line. I don't know. How this could be taken seriously is just beyond anything that I can imagine. But to me, the real driving factor behind stocks right now is apparently there's going to be some mid-level, whatever that means, talks taking place between the United States and China regarding trade. Okay, so we got those two factors today. Oh yeah, one more. We're going to hear from the Fed today, and Wall Street is hoping for a very dovish Fed. The combination of these lovely things caused stocks to gap up this morning, and all you fellow traders out here know about gaps and what happens to gaps. Well, we had a gap up this morning with regard to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, about 320 points. As I'm doing this video, stocks are up about 380 points on all this lovely news. So we'll again see how it plays. That's kind of funny how this whole thing works. I mean, seriously, consider what I just said. We got numbers which you know are going to be revised. They always are. We get hopes with regard to some kind of mid-level, again, whatever that means, U.S.-China trade talks. And then we get the hope, again, hope, that there's going to be dovish comments from the Fed, and pow, we get a nice gap up. A lot of this is bottom fishing too, but this doesn't convince me, and I am sure it doesn't convince you that things are all gleeful right now, and they're not. And all you got to look at is, and you know, the yield curve, which is a big, fat, ugly, red flag here. So they can do what they want. They can throw numbers at us. They can talk about China mid-level China trade talks and hope for the Fed to give us a really nice dovish speech, or however it's going to play out later. And, you know, of course, we'll just see how the day plays out. It's going to be interesting. Beyond any shadow of any doubt, I am excited. I don't know about you. All right, so with that said, watch these three things. Let's see how this day plays out. And I think, to me, we're not going to hear anything on China right away. It's the Fed right now that I think Wall Street is hoping is going to give some kind of guidance and keep rates suppressed from here until their eyeballs explode. But again, you got to be kidding me. How any person, any entity on this planet can believe that doing more of the same thing that we've been doing now for an entire decade is going to make things better? You got to be high or something. It's just too stupid. That's the truth. All right. With that said, you and I, what we're going to do is meet up right here later, and we're going to talk about all this. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to hear what it has to say later. You know who it is. Bye-bye.